Coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And today's starter, Brayan Bello.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
And another ball. That one's in there, and that's strike one.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
That one finds the zone, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And up next for Miami, Shane Sasaki. Swing and a ground ball. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No play. That's an infield single. One gone, runner at first. Xavier Edwards getting ready to hit. Story safe at first as they can't make the play.
Batting fourth.
Well, that was a great chance to turn two with the 6-4-3 right there, but the feed to second, maybe the most important part of starting that double play, just didn't get it right there. And these players work on it a lot during batting practice, and if that feed's not on point, very difficult for the second baseman to make the turn. Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
And time now for the Marlins lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Ronnie Mauricio stands in now and watches strike one. In there at the knees. And the count is 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins in this situation.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And it bangs off the monster. One run is in. Another comes in to score, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely love everything about that approach and the mechanics right there.
That one missed. Eldridge turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. Up the middle. Whips it to Casas. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. Back inside Fenway Park. And on the hill, Ryan Weathers. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And that misses. And that is ball one. Ground ball right side to first. There to beat him by an eyelash.
Batting second.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
on the ground. And that chance handled. The throw to first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first.
Third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty.
Bregman.
And now it's Alex Bregman. And first offering is fouled off. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Down in top of the second,
Leading
and
off
now for the Marlins, Agustin Ramirez. Bayo back to work. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. That one is gone.
Such an incredible swing right there on that breaking ball away. Did an incredible job of keeping the hands back, letting it travel. And boy, he just hammered that. Recognized the break. And man, this guy kept his front foot down. Weight didn't transfer until the exact time. An excellent backspin to carry it over the fence.
Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boog from Clyde. Nothing crazy though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
Now it's going to be Derek Hill.
Batting ninth, center fielder Derek Hill.
Foul ball there.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the second game of the series. To the right side, Casas. 2 away. Back to the top of the Miami order. Now a chance for Jesus Sanchez. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. There's the strike at the knees.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get...
Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. Marlins had another with the solo shot. Back in Boston, and now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Ryan Weathers will get back to work. He swings and fouls one off. Weathers. He isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
1 out, runner at second. Trevor Story up next for the Red Sox. And what about analytics? Because one of the ways it seems like they've contributed to the trend is it's not just about are you capable of getting deep, that now focusing on the numbers, maybe the matchup is better with a different guy as the game goes on. There's a swing and a miss.
Only a handful of pitchers can go through an order 3 times, maybe even 4 times, and the analytics have contributed to that trend, but I think there are some guys given an opportunity may be able to show that they could be a 3rd or 4th time through the order type of pitcher. That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that is that. No runs, one hit. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And ball one.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Edwards batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
1 strike.
Ground ball right side, it squirts through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
At the plate, Connor Norby. Edwards at first, 1 gone.
Runner.
Runner takes off. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
On to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Miami, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here in Boston, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for Boston, Abraham Toro. That one ripped. And gone! He nails one out to right. His 23rd of the year, and they cut into the lead. It's 3-1.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ballgame.
Cedar Rafaela, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
You know, these Red Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boo.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Over to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Jaron Duran up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1. That one the other way, and foul ball. One down, base is empty. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Corrals it. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Wilyer Abreu.
And that one is lifted in the air. Sanchez ranging after it. Brings it in. And that is that. Solo homer helps Boston cut into the lead. It's now back here at Fenway Park. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Bryce Eldridge. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, catcher
Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. That's hard hit on the line. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Now batting.
2 down, base is empty. Rodolfo Castro digs in now. And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Goes down looking. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
That's to third. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw is late and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Tristan Casas. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Sasaki settles under this one. Drops into the glove, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, designated
Next
hitter.
is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida. Doubled in his first AB. Ground ball could be 2. There's 1.
He's out.
And that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for the
pitcher's duel
Marlins,
so far. Here's how the
infielder,
starters
Derek
have
Hill.
performed up to this point. Bayo back to work. Ground ball up the middle. And it gets by him. Back to the top of the lineup, Jesus Sanchez. The next up for the Marlins. There's 1. Relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Shane Sasaki, the next to hit. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Safe at second with a stolen base. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Up the middle, and that one handled. Whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. So no runs on 2 hits. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Trevor Story.
Shortstop,
Story, a former All-Star, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011. Fought off foul.
You know, these Red Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Hill right there to make the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
And there's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Stepping in, Abraham Toro.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Inside. Now 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
On the ground, a short could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Brings it in, and there's one down.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Mauricio in the box again. Takes a strike. Next pitch is outside. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 2. That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. That one laced to center and a base hit. The throw in. Dives in, beats the tag. He scores. It's 4-1.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 4-1. This is Red Sox baseball on the show. New England. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
Swing and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. And now the center fielder, Jarren Duran. 0 for 2 in this one. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Wilyer Abreu now at the plate. Hit in the air, center field. Hill settles under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Here's Alex Bregman. 1 for 2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. His 59th home run of the season. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Next to hit, Tristan Casas. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back here at Fenway, new inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Rodolfo Castro. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And there's one away. And at the plate for Miami, Derek Hill. Ripped towards third. Bregman to first. Got him. Next to hit, Jesus Sanchez. A little bit low. 1-0.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
The 1-1. And that drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch misses way outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Pitching for
Now on the
Miami.
bump, Calvin Fauché.
Number 53.
The offense will need to be ready for the
Calvin
breaking
Fauché.
stuff. He's got a great curveball. So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Story now. Swing and a miss, strike one. Signs
No
of
ball,
activity in
one
the pen
strike.
for the Marlins. Seth Martinez getting ready to go. Tinoco getting loose as well. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. Next pitch is outside. Holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. And that's outside. Hit hard on the ground is short. Tosses to first, and Story is out.
That play won't be trending on social
Now
media
batting,
later on,
catcher,
but it's still important to
Carlos
execute it to perfection.
Narvaez.
This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Ramirez collects, fires to first. That completes the strikeout. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Now the number 2 hitter, Shane Sasaki. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
No action in the bullpen, though. Looks like they're going to let him stay out there. Grounder might be 2. Off balance feed. There's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Connor Norby. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Mauricio in the box now. No balls and a strike. On the ground, and it's through for a hit.
Now batting, first
So
baseman,
man aboard,
Bryce Eldridge.
and now here is Bryce Eldridge. And a pitch.
0-1.
Mauricio leads off first with 1 away. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
He's safe.
Now batting, catcher.
And up next
Agustin
for Miami,
Ramirez.
Agustin Ramirez. There's a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Infield fly called there. Here's the second baseman, Rodolfo Castro. And that one fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Stays alive. On the ground to the left. Whips it to Casas. They limit the damage here. 2-run shot for Miami this inning. It's now on to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Abraham Toro. Fauché back to work. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Pulls that one foul. Oh, and 2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled in plenty of time to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And now Ceddanne Rafaela. Can't make contact with the sweeper. Fauché, 29 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2017. 1 out, bases empty. And delivers outside. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 1 down, bases empty. Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, bases empty. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The 0-2. Next offering is outside.
1 ball.
The Fish leading by 3 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. Doing for Boston, and can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. And that is out of play.
Ball, low.
That one is blasted left field towards the monster, and out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. He flexes his power with that swing, his 4th home run of the season, and they add on. It's 7-3. Dustin May takes over on the mound. The slender right-hander with the great hair.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
May fires. And a foul ball, he stays alive. In the air, left field, down the line. Rafaela makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
What a gutsy play. I always found that it was difficult because of such a wide warning track here at Fenway Park. To get back there, sometimes you don't know where you are. But with reckless abandon, he goes up and challenges the monster and comes down with an incredible catch.
On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Check swing, and that's a ball. delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and that's just foul. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. It's now 7-3. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Seth Martinez. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Abreu, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. On the ground, right side, Castro. Tosses to first. One out, bottom of the ninth.
Now batting, third baseman Alex Bregman.
Now it's Alex Bregman. He's already homered here in this one. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball. One strike.
Hot shot to third. Handles, throws to first, and they get Bregman for the out. Last out for the Red Sox in this one. Tristan Casas will hit next. Line drive. And no one can get there. So he gets on base and keeps it going. So up next, Masataka Yoshida, 1 for 3. That one way inside. Casas, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ground ball, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. 7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show.